Oh my god, dude, the Mafia trailer, the Mafia trailer. You're right, you're right. We're not ending yet. We're not ending yet. We gotta watch the Mafia trailer. Hold. 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 We are definitely watching these. Hold up. Give me a second. I'll bring them up. I'll bring them up. So I think there's two, right? I was told there was two. Hold up.
Con InDrive entregas.
Okay, that's an advertisement. Hold. All right, I think I have them both here. Let me see. Yup. Yup. All right, 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 all right. All right, the Spanish ads are the sexiest of them all, not gonna lie. So he's hopping off at the telegrams. Okay, okay. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. You guys, I'm gonna pass you over to this screen. Just please hold. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Guess you'll be able to see that. Let me get the crickets out the background. I'm just FA quitting. All right. Here we go, 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 here we go. Oh my god, I've actually been excited to watch this. I completely forgot about watching this, and yeah, today, perfect fucking timing. Thank you for reminding me, whoever it was. Whoever it was. Jaffa, thank you so much for reminding me there at the end. Otherwise, I would have ended without watching this. God. Okay, here we go, here we go. Official gameplay trailer. When's the release date again? August 8th, right? Yeah, August. I think it was August 8th, right? Somebody said. Whew. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I'm blasting this shit, man. I don't care. I don't care about the volume. I'm blasting this thing. Here we go. Okay, that's loud.
Bravery is not common in this world, and so loyalty, honor, obedience, they set the man apart from the rest. You took care of Messina, but this matter is not yet resolved. Will you help me bring it to a close?
Of course, Tantorisi.
No!
You again.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, coming August 8th. Pre-order now, bro. Pre-order now. Oh my god. Guys. Somebody has to convince me. I literally, it's like I'm already... Somebody has to convince me that this doesn't look literally... Oh my god, yeah, the Soldado pack. Yeah, look at what the... To receive the Soldado pack, huh? Look at that right there. Pre-order now, and you get the Soldado pack, which is this outfit and the horse, bro. Oh my god. Look, guys, somebody has to convince me, okay? I need somebody to, like, consciously try to convince me that this isn't literally a sequel to the DICENZO story on Wild RP. It's like, It literally looks like a sequel to the DICENZO story on Wild RP. You got cars, like but it's still like in the same. It's still in the same kind of like era where you still have horseback riding and wagons and. Oh my god, dude! You gotta. I need somebody to convince me that it is not inspired somehow by. You know what I mean, dude? Like, brother. Oh my god. What time is it? I mean, it looks like it looks like 1910s, 1920s perhaps. Bro, imagine if they made a multiplayer mod where we could RP. Father Scarpati, goddamn. Dude, this looks literally like what we're playing. This literally looks like a sequel to what we have been doing for years. Oh my god. This little knife fight here was sick. It's sick. I fucking love that. Bro, insane, man. It looks good. It looks good. I think this was a mix of obviously of like cinematics with gameplay, right? This looks beautiful. Just look at that setting, man. Look at that setting. The church. Oh my god, this looks incredible.
Honor, obedience. They set the man apart from the rest.
That's right, Father Scarpati right there. Father Scarpati.
You took care of Messina, but this matter is not yet resolved.
He's got the hairlines, Kripke. Look, this is literally an evolution. This is a sequel to Sergio Scarpati's hairline. It just goes all the way to the back. You know what I mean? This is a sequel to the Scarpati hairline right there. And tell me I'm wrong, bro. Tell me I'm wrong.
But this matter is not yet resolved. Will you help me bring it to a close?
Of course, Dr. Rizzi.
Oh, dude, and the coin. Oh my lord. So the what do you call it?
Dr. Rizzi.
I want to see the gunplay again. It does kind of look a little bit like Uncharted. You're not wrong, Ewan. Throws a knife. Bam! Ooh, misses, hits. I don't know if this is really gameplay. Is this actual gameplay? I feel like this is a little like. Are we looking at gameplay? Is that actual gameplay? So I mean, choreographed is the kind of the right word, but and scripted, is kind of the right word. But what I mean by it, okay, what's the best comparison I'm trying to think of here? I'm thinking it's kind of like an old Elder Scrolls gameplay showcase where they're like everything seems almost like too. It almost seems too smooth. You know what I mean? Because when you actually play like an older Elder Scrolls game, and things are not exactly the way they showcase them in like their gameplay showcasing. It just feels a little too smooth. It like overly smooth, like exaggeratingly smooth. You know what I mean? Like The Division, yes. Like he missed on purpose. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. We're not getting like genuine, and because of that, I feel like the movement and the aiming feels a little, what do you call it? Disingenuous a little bit, right? You know what I mean? It feels a little slight. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's gonna play slightly different, but that is gameplay. Yeah, you're right. But dude, I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it. Look at that. You could literally do that in Wild. You can blow up a fucking lantern and kill somebody. In Red Dead, I should say. Love it, dude. The cars, bro. Guys, we're gonna get cars. We're literally gonna be able to do, oh my god. Do car chases, bro. Look at this. It's incredible. I love that. I love the spinning cylinder. Bam! What did he say? He says something like I don't know what he says, but I heard Lupara, so I'm thinking he says I'm swapping my shotgun or something. Is he is he double wielding? No, he's not. I love it, man. Oh, dude, I love it. I love it. It's the perfect bridge in DC lore between Red Dead and GTA. Yes, dude, yes. It's literally plugging the hole. God, that's hot. That is hot. Okay, so we have another video that says the official Breaking Omerta Dev Insights trailer. So this is like a little bit more, I guess. It's 7 minutes and 20 seconds. This was on May 8th, and this has come out now. Well, I guess it says 2 days ago, so I don't know, on the same day? May 8th? I don't know. Yeah, Breaking Omerta. Can you imagine if they had some soldat in the fam whose last name is DICENZO? Crocc, dude. If that is a thing, I will cry. I would literally cry. All right. Breaking Omerta, 7 minutes, 20 seconds. It's a Dev Insights trailer. I don't know what this is going to be about, but I am excited as shit to watch it. And you're going to watch it with me. So here we go.
Hey everyone, I'm Nick Baines, president of Hangar 13. We hope you enjoyed this new look at gameplay in Mafia the Old Country. We're just 3 short months away now from getting this game in your hands, and we can't wait. Mafia the Old Country is an origin story for the Mafia universe, and as such, is both a step forward and a return to the fundamentals of the franchise. The heart of Mafia has always been deep, immersive storytelling, and Mafia the Old Country is no exception. It's a premium experience in the vein of early Mafia games, with a linear narrative set against the stunning, authentic backdrop of 1900s Sicily. That focus has allowed us to deliver a classic organised crime drama in the period authentic Mafia rules and traditions of the era. And, as you just saw, we've made some exciting gameplay updates. Whether you're using a knife or a gun, using stealth or in a shootout, this is brutal and grounded in all the best ways. It's all going to pull you in from every angle, pushing the franchise forward in a location and time painstakingly created with the utmost authenticity and detail using Unreal Engine 5. Stick around, because next up is our development team, who have loads of awesome behind-the-scenes insights on how we brought this title to life. And stay tuned between now and August, as we'll have even more to tell and show. Thanks for joining us on this journey.
Bro.
Come in.
There's that sexy motherfucker again, by the way.
Our
That's a
top
sexy
goal
motherfucker.
for every Mafia game is to deliver the promise to a player that you're going to play a classic mob movie. Mafia the Old Country is a linear crime drama set against a beautiful Sicilian backdrop. The first step for us was to make sure that we were nailing all of the things that players expect from a Mafia game. The quality of its storytelling, how immersive it is, how authentic it is. Previous Mafia games have been set in big American cities. We've taken the action and we've put our story in rural Sicily, in the place where the Mafia began.
You really feel like you're transported into another time. It feels really unique and different, but yet really familiar. Players are really going to enjoy that aspect of it.
Our entry point for making these crime dramas is always the protagonist. We wanted to make sure that our main character, Enzo Favara, lives up to the standard which we've set in the past, and I hope in some ways even exceeds that.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood.
Enzo grows up in a sulfur mine. He's one of a bunch of children that are sold to the mine owners at this point in history in Sicily. Their life expectancy is short and they're essentially seen as disposable.
Enzo turns to crime as a means to make something of himself. The odds are stacked against him. So what does he do? He sees an opportunity for himself to gain some status, to gain some respect.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
I do.
Swearing the oath is the chance for him to finally be accepted. He's found a family. It's the thing he's been searching for his entire life, but it comes at a cost.
I think players are in for an emotional roller coaster. The high stakes of the Mafia life present opportunities for us as storytellers to take players and put players through the ringer, really, in terms of what happens to the character, what happens to them in the game.
You again.
What makes a really compelling gameplay experience is the mix of the high-intensity combat, cover play, cover shooting, set by these beautiful cinematics that make what you do in the combat so much more meaningful because you're fighting for something you really believe in.
Authenticity and immersion are key. And so we wanted to take that philosophy from the storytelling and make sure that it was consistent in the gameplay.
You know, whether you come for that core cover combat shooting experience or that white knuckle driving experience, we have that in Mafia: The Old Country, but it's unique.
There's some downbeats, there's some deep storytelling moments, and then there's some like high intensity action. And I think that's what makes Mafia missions and the general experience so interesting, is that we're constantly trying to change that roller coaster experience that you're on.
Enzo's proving himself with guns, and we wanted the combat to feel like there was a scarcity of resources, so you have to be more tactical in the way that you approach combat. The knife has been an integral part of gameplay. It's a part of Sicilian culture.
We wanted our gameplay to be immersive, to have a life or death kind of vibe. So when players are in a knife duel, when they're in a gunfight, they're genuinely fearing for their lives.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I gotta pause, guys. Oh my god, you're gonna tell me. He just said those words. Dude, fuck. Yes, I was gonna say, dude, this is like... oh, fuck. This is like The Last of Us, bro. This is like The Last of Us right here. And by the way, so, Shadow, you said Vinny is Enzo living in the mines and making his bones and crap. The character here looks and feels a little bit to me like Carlo. I'm not even gonna lie. This right here, right, like this still shot, this guy right here looks like Carlo. He's even dressed like Carlo. Carlo has that fucking outfit. Like, I swear to God, I've seen Carlo with that outfit. That's Carlo. That's Carlo Marciano right there. Carlo Marciano. Carlo Marciano. It's crazy, actually. It's crazy. Dude, oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. There's no way, dude. Guys, one of these fucking guys right here, one of these guys, I'm telling you, I don't even know if I want to say it, you know what I mean? Oh my god.
Consistent in the game.
Been an intro
To have a
tactical in the way that you approach combat. The knife has been an integral part of gameplay.
You're gonna tell me I'm wrong. You're gonna tell me bro, like, oh man.
Must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
Bringing 1900 Sicily to life for us, it infuses every aspect of the development. It's about the characters, it's about the music, it's about
Oh my god,
story.
it's Carlo and Val. Oh my god, it's Carlo and Val. It's Carlo and Val. Oh my god, bro. They're the ones. Oh my god, it's Carlo and Val. Look at them. They're going. Oh my god, look at them. They eloped. That's the story, guys. They eloped. He changed his name. She changed her name. It's Carlo and Val. They eloped to Sicily. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's about the music, it's about the story, it's about the setting, it's about the vistas, it's about the vehicles, it's everything. It always starts with research, it always starts with immersing ourselves in the subject matter. So whether that's reading every crime book around the Sicilian Mafia, watching all of the movies, even driving the cars, firing the weapons.
Watching streams, say it. Just say it. Just fucking say it, dude. Just say it. Just say it. He was right there. He was right there. Just say it. It's
around
okay.
the Sicilian Mafia, watching all of the movies, even driving the cars, firing the weapons, and then translating that into the game. That's the development experience.
We even sent some folks out to Sicily. We were then able to take all of those experiences and try to translate it into an on-screen experience, but also a story. And those two things are woven together in a way that I think players are going to really enjoy.
Bravery is not common in this world, and so
The Mafia that we see in Mafia the Old Country is much different than the Mafia that we see in some of the other Mafia games. It's a time-honored tradition steeped in secrecy, and there's this sort of deep honor that we see within the Teresi family and within the characters there.
The characters' relationships with each other, the way they behave, is very much influenced by that setting and that cultural difference.
This is a distinctive experience that I've never played before, and I'm sure that players are going to feel the same.
Mafia the Old Country is our first Unreal 5 game in the studio, and it's particularly suited to the Sicilian setting.
We've really been able to push the boat out in terms of sort of the real tiny details on everything.
You know, one of the big ones for me is metahuman. You have characters that have really lifelike expressions, micro details. You know, many times when I'm watching the game, especially on a big screen in 4K, I start to forget that they're characters rendered in an engine. They just look like real characters in a movie. I think that's the level of immersion that we want, and it allows people, I think, to really suspend their disbelief and go along for the ride.
Enzo is beautifully rendered in the game, and I think he's one of the most compelling game characters we've seen for a long time.
The thing I'm most excited about from Mafia the Old Country is finally getting the game in players' hands.
The story pulls you through really quickly, and at the end, it takes your breath away, and it's one that you're not going to want to spoil for your friends.
The visuals and the storytelling are absolutely next level.
Our setting's completely distinctive. Our story's completely unique. This is a game that you haven't played before. The best crime stories have unforgettable twists, and this game's no exception. Players are in for a treat.
welcome, Enzo.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's exactly it, Crit. I'm busting balls. I don't know if these guys have ever seen anything. I'm what do you call it? We're I guess small fish at the end of the day, but maybe some of them have seen some of the stuff that we've done with the DICENZO family on Red Dead, but maybe not as well. I'm just busting balls there with that. But Crocc, I think you've said it perfectly. It feels like it was made for us. It feels as if somebody like took the idea of I'm not saying this is the case. Again, I'm just busting balls with all of that. But it feels like somebody saw what we were doing and was like, dude, what would this be like in 10 years from now? Let's take this and extend it into what the sequel of all of this would be. Let's go into Sicily. Let's go to the old country. Let's get the same kind of sentiments in there. It feels like it was made for us, bro. It literally feels like it was made for us. Oh my god. It's a DICENZO DLC. Yes, it's a DICENZO DLC. Oh my god. It feels made for us. It would be absolutely insane. I would be flattered until the day I die. Literally flattered until the day I die. If it would be true that they were somehow inspired, even just a little bit, just a little tiny little bit, by anything that my brother and I have done, and all of us from the DICENZO family have done throughout the years in WoW. Absolutely flattering. You cannot get more flattering than that. It would be insane. Dude. Oh my god. It's
sort of deep honor.
I love
that
it,
we
man.
see
The
within
game
the
looks so beautiful. The game looks so beautiful. It seems to take place in only 6-7 years from the time on WoW. Yeah, I'd say probably 10 years, maybe.
This is a distinctive experience that I've never played before.
The world looks beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. This is So it's in Sicily. It's a volcano in the background. What's the name of that fucking volcano? What's the name of that volcano? Volcano in Sicily. What is it? No, it's not Vesuvio. Shit. What is it? I'm looking it up. Etna. Is that Etna? Is that Mount Etna there? Or like a representation of Mount Etna? This is beautiful, bro. Look at this house. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Everything that they've showed,
Really been able to push the boat
everything that they show about the world is so gorgeous, dude. It is so
out
gorgeous.
in terms of sort of the real tiny details on everything.
Look at this. This feels like literally every Sicilian town you can find out there right now. This looks like every fucking Sicilian town.
You know, one of the big ones for me is metahuman. You have characters that have micro details.
Look, it's it's Father Scarpati again.
Many times when I'm watching the character we want, and it allows people
Oh, dude, it looks so good, man. It looks so fucking good, bro. Oh,
to really suspend their disbelief.
I really want to play this, man. I
Enzo
really
is
want to play
beautifully
this.
rendered in the game, and I think he's one of
The story pulls you
Even that just looks fucking sick.
through really quickly, and at the end, it takes your breath away, and it's the one that you're not going to want to.
Oh man, and they're talking about the story. Oh, dude, this frame. I was gonna bring this up as well. Oh, this looks so cool. They're walking through like what looks like a you know, there's water here, obviously with the boats, right? With like maybe a fish market. Oh,
Means to make something of himself.
got a pre-order for that
Odds
Soldado
stacked
pack.
against him.
100%.
So what does he do? He sees an opportunity for himself.
I love this, man. I love it. Everything about this is getting me excited. Every little piece about all of this is getting me excited. I'm actually thinking about, should I play the Mafia games again, dude?
We've taken the action and we've put
Kind of like the Symphony Dogs a little bit, Ozark. Yeah.
Zen
Father
opportunity.
Core
Scarpati.
cover combat to feel like there was a scarcity of resources, so you have to be more tactical in the way that you approach combat. The knife has been an integral part of gameplay. It's a part of Sicilian culture.
We wanted our gameplay to be immersive, to have a life or
Love it.
If I do not keep my oath,
Dude, it's... So, I mean, you know, obviously there's like, I guess a traditional swearing of an oath in Mafia families, bro. But when we started doing it with the DICENZOs on Wild and on just, you know, Red Dead in general, we kind of made up our own a little bit. Not fully, obviously. Like, you take the idea of what the oath is that you hear about, right, that you could read up about, and you just make it, you know, you change it a little bit, and you make it kind of like your own version. This fucking feels like it's literally what we made up. It literally feels like we made up what he's saying.
genuinely fearing for their lives.
my flesh must burn like this saint. If I do not keep my oath,
Like, don't we say something like super similar to that? Like I will burn as this saint burns if I were to betray my family. I guess all
If I do
the
not
oaths
keep
kind of
my
say
oath,
that though, but
to burn
dude,
like
it
this
just
saint. If I do
yeah,
not,
may I burn in hell
the
like
burn-
the saints? Should I betray my family
Right? They're genuinely fearing for
and our way of life?
their lives.
my flesh must burn like this saint. If I do not keep my oath,
Oh, dude, it's just like
Life for our
everything
environment.
here is DICENZO coded, bro. Everything is DICENZO coded, and it's just.
It's about the characters.
Again, somebody needs to convince me that this fucking guy right here didn't, you know, that he wasn't about to say and watching, you know what I mean?
For us, it infuses every aspect of the development. It's about the characters.
What does he
You
say?
wish to commit to this family.
I do.
Swearing the oath is the chance for him to finally be accepted. He's found a family. It's the thing he's been searching for his entire life, but it comes at a cost.
I think
What does he say? This guy, dude, I'm telling you, this is the guy. Hold up, dude. This is the guy. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Family. It's the thing he's been searching.
No, it's when he's talking about researching. Hold. Where is it?
Bringing 1900 Sicily to life for us, it infuses every aspect of the development. It's about the characters, it's about the music, it's about the story, it's about the setting, it's about the vistas, it's about the
Big Joe? Hold up. Big Joe? It's Big Joe Bonucci. Big Joe Bucci. Damn, dude. Ah, God, they even took Big Joe. They got Big Joe in here. He got Big Joe in here. Look at that. Dude, damn, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you had a great stream. Welcome everybody. We're salivating at the Mafia Old Country footages that we've had released just a few days ago. We're salivating here. We're salivating here a little bit. Thank you so much for raid. Hope you had a great stream there. This has got to be Big Joe, man. This has got to be Big Joe inspired.
It's about the story. It's about the setting. It's about the vistas. It's about the vehicles. It's everything.
Listen.
It always starts with research. It always starts with immersing ourselves in the subject matter. So whether that's reading every crime book around the Sicilian Mafia, watching all of the movies, even driving the cars, firing the...
Dude, I swear they had to have cut it out. I swear he must have said like watching, you know what I mean? Like, and then they cut it out. They were like, no, wait, hold up. Let's keep it to like mainstream media kind of thing. You know what I mean? They had to have. This is the guy, bro. Who are you? Who are you? Who is this guy? Reveal yourself.
The movies, even driving the cars.
Dude, look at him. He's bro. I want to check their Twitch accounts. I want to check all of their Twitch accounts.
Firing the weapons and then translating that into the game. That's the development experience.
We even sent some folks out to Sicily. We were then able to take all of those.
RP's kind of cringe that they had to cut it, but he said it for sure. Yeah, he's like, they were fucking editing the video, and they're like, nah, man, we can't mention that cringe RP shit, dude. We can't. Nah, let's cut that one out. Let's leave it at books and movies.
And try to translate it into an on-screen experience, but also a story. And those two things are woven together in a way that I think players are going to really enjoy.
check the beginning. His name may have come up. Hold up. we got to do some research, guys. We got to do some digging. It's Alex.
It's to a player that you're going to play a classic mob movie. Mafia.
Fuck.
Mafia: The Old Country is a linear crime drama.
This is the man. This is the man right here. I'm telling you.
Drama set against a beautiful Sicilian backdrop.
Oh my god. I'm just busting balls. Guys, everything about this looks incredible. Literally every dude. Did you just add Alex Cox? Oh, that's hilarious.
Step for us was to make sure that we it is
previous. Oh man, everything looks incredible. I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait.
And we've put our story in rural Sicily.
Look at this, bro. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, this looks incredible. I can't wait. This is definitely, I think somebody said it earlier, it's going to definitely plug the hole between now and GTA 6. Now and next year, this is going to be
in the place where the
August is definitely going to be like
Mafia began.
You really feel like you're
a month
transported
for all
into
of this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to play the shit out of this game. What is that? Hold up. What is that frame?
It feels really...
Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick, man. It's like a little like I don't want to say parade. What do you call it? There's a word for this. Does it start with a C? Like a is it a concession? No, it's not a concession. Concession? I don't know. Fuck. Procession. Thank you. IRZ. That's it. Procession. Brain fart. It's like a little procession there with
but yet really familiar. Players are really going to enjoy that aspect of it.
Our entry point for making these crime
saint.
That really familiar.
This looks
Players
incredible. This looks incredible. Oh my god.
Really going to enjoy that aspect.
Processions, yeah, exactly. That the shit happens to this day. It happens to this day. Luke, they showed no gameplay trailer in this, or no gameplay in this gameplay trailer. I was saying it earlier.
Our entry point for making these crime.
The gameplay looked a little like what do you want to call it?
Take players as storytellers
too smooth.
It
feels a little too smooth. You know what I mean?
And knife jaw out the character that into the game.
I do think this is taken in game. This is definitely taken in game. Things like that. That's definitely in game. That's the mechanic they're working, right? Like the gameplay mechanics.
It's about the starts with recent book around
sent some folks out
or death kind
resources. Have that in Mafia.
This looks like it's taken from gameplay as well.
These beautiful
That's definitely taken in game. But yeah, so no HUD obviously, but also like,
so much
you know, it feels choreographed. Some of this choreographed earlier. Choreographed feels like the right word, like scripted a little bit. It's too smooth. It's way too smooth. But you know, that's, I guess it's what it's supposed to be. You're showcasing the game. You're not, you know, trying to have the best aim or, you know, one tapping everybody or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's polished scripted gameplay. And it's a preview.
Authenticity and immersion are
Indeed.
key. And so we wanted to take that philosophy from the story.
Look at that, man. This is like a scene, literally. This is, okay, so I'm actually pretty sure, if you guys take a look here, hold up. Let me back up the frames a little bit, just a little bit. Oh. So I'm pretty sure this right here is that one time where we were chasing down, okay, this is when we were chasing down Delaney. You guys remember with like Wu? And a bunch of other people, I forgot who was there, like Winchester, Cesare, Sonny. We're chasing down the wagon. Delaney was on the wagon. We were on horseback. This is literally like right between New Austin and like whatever's like the Great Plains area, like right there, dude. This is literally a scene, dude, out of
Storytelling.
out of something that we've done in Wild
Make
RP.
sure that it was consistent in the gameplay.
You know, whether you come for that core cover combat shooting experience.
The horses run is so goofy looking. You know what? It actually reminds me a little bit of The Last of Us. I feel like the Last of Us horse riding was also, it felt a little goofy, but I think that's a result. And I'll tell you what. I think it's a result of us being spoiled a little bit by Red Dead, because the horse like riding mechanics in Red Dead look and feel so fucking good. They feel so good. And so like you see this
Storytelling and make sure that it was consistent in the gameplay.
and it just kind of looks goofy. It looks a little goofy, you're right, but
Whether
it's
you come
because again,
for
you're
that-
spoiled by Red Dead, dude.
That core
You're
cover
spoiled by
combat
Red Dead.
shooting
I certainly am.
experience, or that white knuckle driving experience. We have that in Mafia: The Old Country, but it's unique.
There's some downbeats, there's some deep
Oh,
storytelling
100%. I'm going to be crashing everything. dude.
moments, and then there's some like high intensity action. And I think that's what makes Mafia missions and the general experience so interesting.
I love
is that
it.
We're constantly trying
love
to
it.
change that roller coaster experience that you're on.
Enzo's proving himself with guns, and we wanted the combat to feel like there was a scarcity of resources, so you have to be more tactical in the way that you approach combat. The knife has been an
I
integral
like that. I like if they're making it, so the comparison there, not only because of the scene, right? Not only because of like The Last of Us kind of look to this entire sequence, but the scarcity of things. I like that because it slows you down. You don't just, you can't just come in guns blazing. Although I guess you might have that option. You do kind of have that option in The Last of Us as well, but at least the
Or
way
the
I
way
like playing
that you-
games is you gotta slow the fuck down. Like, you're not a super soldier coming in here double wielding revolvers and like double wielding shotguns and shit like that, you know? Like,
approach combat. The knife
gotta be
has
careful.
been an integral part of
so I like that. I like if they've taken that approach to like the fighting, I like it. I like it. I'm so jealous, man. I'm so jealous of this. I want to do this one day. I literally want to go to Sicily and do all of this. Just like go in there and where are they going, bro? Look
Try
at
to
them. Where you
translate
guys
it
going?
into-
Where are they going? Where are they going? Scopper originally endorsed horse reincarnated into Enzo's Mafia character. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, I'm excited as shit. I'm not gonna lie. I am extra excited now. Holy fuck. I've been wanting to watch this now for a few days since it came out. Damn, bro, Sicily really grew, huh? Catacombs? Yeah. It kind of feels like where they are, like maybe that's where they got the inspiration for, what scene is it? Like here, maybe?
Are bound by blood.
Maybe not that one. It was another. I think it was in the first trailer they released. Maybe where they're going here.
Entire life, but it comes at a cost.
I think players are in for an emotional roller coaster of the Mafia life present.
On Zest
what
somewhere?
happens to the character.
Enzo's perspectives that are woven together in a way that I think
I'm sure that players are going to feel the same.
in 4K.
Oh man, it looks so good. It looks so good. It looks like the mines they mentioned to be. Yo, actually, yeah, true. It could be those mines.
Distinctive. Our story is completely unique. Setting's completely distinctive. Our story is completely unique. This is a game that you haven't.
Oh my god. I love it, guys. I absolutely fucking love it. Oh, jeez. Cole. Gonna find Vinny and Josie in there. Dude, if there's a redheaded woman in there with like a really bulky man, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Vinny and Josie are in the mines. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Played before. The best crime stories
Sold
Players are really gonna.
games have been set in big
Yeah, man. I'm super excited. I am super fucking excited.